Previously on Rob Lett Blogs. Hey, I'm going to track down this location where they filmed The Pursuit of Happiness. I've always wanted to see where it's filmed. That's what I'm going to do.
If you can look behind us, you can see the streets, San Francisco, and you can see the hill we're walking up. The architecture is crazy. Well, hopefully it's up here.
When I first started recording videos, nearly all of the videos that I was recording had to do with either real estate investing or business, because that's what the seminars were based on that I was traveling the country for. And so I deleted a lot of those because at the end of the day, of course, I'm still passionate about real estate and I'm passionate about business, but I started discovering occasionally I would look through some of my videos and I would see that I recorded something and it had nothing to do with real estate. And it wasn't quite business either. It was more philosophy, like how to look at life, like how to think about life. And anytime I get a chance to share some little nugget of wisdom that maybe I picked up in my travels or through some of the people that I'm around, I like to share it. And so I don't want to say I'm a motivational speaker or anything like that, but I've recorded a few videos like that. Let's just say I've recorded a few videos like that where it's just me going on about some stuff that I think would be helpful to people. I debated on whether or not I was going to keep this video or just delete it. And the reason why I thought about deleting it is because the video is dated. I think at the time, you'll see when the video plays, at the time it was 2019, right? So obviously we're not in 2019 now. So I'm like, should I just delete it? But really the message is something that's timeless. And that's the reason why I wanted to share it with you. I didn't realize that the following year, 2020, would be such a life changer for everyone. People really just want to be successful at something. And success doesn't necessarily mean money. Success means different things for different people. What's really inspirational is to see how many people have tried so many things before they finally get that one thing that sticks. I call it throwing stuff against the wall, right? Let's try this, let's try that, let's try that. And so many people have that mindset, nothing wrong with that, where they're trying so many different things and they're hoping that something just sticks. I mean, and I'm no different. If someone were to peel back some of the different things I've tried, I've always wanted to be a real estate investor. Let me put that out there. So that's always something that's been constant. But I've got some photos somewhere on my Facebook page of that time that I went to Frank Kern's seminar. Frank Kern is this guy that on the internet, he's like a god. He's that guy. I think he's one of the first guys that made $1 million online in one day. Okay, so if you ever wanted to learn how to just sell stuff online, he'd be probably a good place to start. But I took a seminar from Frank Kern at one point in time. Heck, I've been in a bunch of network marketing companies. I said I'd never do that again, and I really mean it this time. But what drives me is the entire process of watching people find their path. And some people, 2020 is the worst thing they experienced in their life, and for some people, 2020 is a blessing. And here's something I'll share with you. One of the characteristics that I suggest you adopt is that every successful person that I'm aware of has the belief that everything happens for a reason. Even the stuff that frustrated you while you were living it, while you were going through it. When you go back and look at it, successful people say, wow, you know what? That moment was to teach me something. And 2020, because of the pandemic, there were a lot of people who were forced to work from home. And because they worked from home, for the first time, they realized, you know what? I didn't have to wake up so early in the morning and fight rush hour traffic and have road rage and come to the office. I thought we had to do those things. And then for the first time, they discovered that their employer actually could get those same things done without them coming into the office. And it made the light bulb come on. Other people, being at home so much, they were also online. And for the first time, they discovered, hey, there's a whole world in that computer. And so now maybe they learned investing. Now maybe they started a YouTube channel. I don't know what the statistics are, but I'm hearing that a large number of Americans, I mean millions of Americans, don't think they want to go back to work. So the reason why I'm sharing this video with you today is because I think the lesson that everyone learned from 2020 speaks to the video that I'm getting ready to share with you, is that the reason why so many Americans don't want to go back to their job, whatever they were doing before 2020, is because they started realizing that there was something more important than their day job, and that thing is quality of life. They don't want to feel like they're still in the same spot. They don't want to feel like they've lived their life in vain. And so really the reason why I say this video is almost like I predicted 2020 is because my video, well, I don't want to give away what I talked about in the video, but you'll see. So I hope you like it. It's very short. I'll see you on the other side.
Well, you made it. It is now 2019. I am in Hawaii on the island of Kona. I'm out here to do an event this week. And I wanted to start off the year by giving you guys a message. And I was trying to figure out what the message could be. And I really couldn't think of anything until I just finished eating breakfast. And there was this family, mother and father, 2 kids. And they were standing out on this pier. And I noticed I was waiting for them to leave so that I could take this video and just walk around freely. But they almost would never leave. They kept taking photos, selfies of them standing in this spot. They would get together and as a family, they'd take a shot. They would step out of the picture, let the dad get a shot by himself, the mom get a shot by herself, the kids get a shot by themselves, and then they take another group photo. But the funny thing was, they were always in this same spot. And that's when it hit me. I found the message for today's post. It is 2019. At the end of this year, will you find yourself in the same spot that you were in 2018? Now that 2018 is gone, ask yourself, were you pretty much in the same spot as you were in 2017? It is amazing. I watched them stand up on this pier, and it was as though they didn't realize Hawaii has several islands. There's a lot of things they could have done while they're out here. They're taking 20, 30 photos standing in the same spot. I don't know where they're going to post those photos, but I'm sure the people looking at all those photos are saying, hey, those photos you're posting look like the same as the other 18 damn photos that you already took. You really haven't done anything. You haven't gone anywhere. And that's what a lot of people do. They're posting photos, they're saying stuff on social media, but at the end of the day, have they really accomplished anything? Have they really gone anywhere? And the answer is no. And so what my message is for you guys today is, since we're starting off a new year, you have a perfect opportunity for you to change, for you to expand your horizons. If you don't travel this year. I don't care if all you do is you just travel to the other side of your state. If you've never been there before, then go. If you've never learned another language, then learn another language. If you've never taken a seminar, something to expand your knowledge and therefore your net worth, then do that. But for goodness sake, do something so that you don't find yourself at the end of 2019 in the same spot that you were in 2018. So I'm Rob Lett, and I approve this message.
On the next episode of Rob Lett Vlogs. I've never been to Vancouver before, but I heard a lot of great things about it, and I ran across something called the Capilano Bridge, which sounds good in theory according to the brochure, but it didn't take long for me to step on that bridge to make me wonder whether or not this was a good idea.